Dear students, today we are going to discuss another question related to balancing of chemical equation. We have the question, write a balanced chemical equation with state symbols for the following reactions. So in the previous session we studied how to balance a chemical equation. That is, we have in the reactions we have seen there are a formula of reactants and products, that is, which is an unbalanced equation. That means there is no equal number of atoms on both the sides of the equation. Then we have balanced it. But today this is another question, different question, that is, in this case we have the chemical reaction. The statement is given, we have to change this statement into the form of balanced chemical equation. In previous question already we had chemical equation, already we had the chemical formula, then we just balanced it. But today in this question we don't know the chemical formula of reactants and products, because only the chemical reaction statement we have. From the statement we have to get the balanced chemical equation. So for that the question, we can write the question. This is the first one, first reaction. Solutions of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water react to give insoluble barium sulfate and solution of sodium chloride. This is the reaction. So we have to convert this reaction in the form of balanced chemical equation. So that means first of all we have to know the reactants and products, then we have to find their chemical formula, and we will write the unbalanced equation or skeletal equation. Then we have to balance the unbalanced equation. So first of all, read the statement carefully and identify which are the reactants and products. So read the statement. Solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water react. It means there are two reactants. Which are the reactants? Barium chloride and sodium sulfate, they react. So they are the reactants, two reactants. To give, then they give which are the products? Barium sulfate and sodium chloride. So we have two reactants. Read the statement carefully and understand which are the reactants and products. We have the reactants barium chloride and sodium sulfate, and two products barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Now from this we have understood the reactants and products. Now we have to write its balanced chemical equation. So first of all, the first step we will write the answer. The word equation is, first of all we will write the word equation. Then we will write skeletal equation or unbalanced equation. Then we will balance it and we get the answer balanced chemical equation. So first step is we will write word equation. So word equation means, in the word equation we will write the names of reactants and products, not the chemical formula. So in the word equation, on the left side of the equation we will write the names of the reactants. So which are the reactant? Barium chloride and sodium sulfate, they are the reactant. So we will write the names of reactants on the left side. Barium chloride plus second reactant sodium sulfate. Then arrow mark. Then on the right side we can write the products. So two products we have to keep, barium sulfate and sodium chloride. So these are the reactants, products, barium sulfate and sodium chloride. So on the right side we write the names of products. First one barium sulfate, one more, plus sodium chloride. So these are the two products. So this is the word equation. That is, in word equation we write the names of reactants and products. Barium chloride plus sodium sulfate gives barium sulfate plus sodium chloride. And in this question we have to write equation and also with state symbols. We have to write the equation of this reaction, and also we have to write the state symbols of reactants and products. So we have seen that for representing the physical state of the reactants and products, we use some abbreviations. So if it is solid or precipitate, we will write the abbreviation small letter s. For liquids, L. For aqueous solution, AQ. For gas, we will use the small letter G. So these are the abbreviations already we have learned. Now we have to write the state symbols of reactants and products. So how can we get the state symbols? State symbols of reactants and products are given in the reaction. So find out the state symbol of reactants and products. Solution of barium chloride in water, first reactant, and solution of sodium sulfate in water. So both the reactants, barium chloride and sodium sulfate, both are in the form of solution in water. So both the reactants, barium chloride and sodium sulfate, they are in the form of solution in water. And solution in water is called what? Aqueous solution we have learned. So solution in water means which solution? Aqueous solution. So both the reactants, solution of barium chloride in water reacts with solution of sodium sulfate in water. That means both the reactants are physical state aqueous solution. For aqueous solution, we use the abbreviation small letter AQ. So this is the state symbol of aqueous solution, AQ. Both the reactants are aqueous solution. Then we will write the physical states of products. To give first product barium sulfate, and it is given that it is insoluble barium sulfate. It is not solution. Insoluble barium sulfate. So if a compound is insoluble means what is that? It is not solution. Insoluble means it is precipitate, because we have know the definition of precipitate. Precipitate is an insoluble solid obtained from solution. So insoluble means it is not soluble in the reaction mixture. So it will be separated in the form of solid. That is precipitate. Precipitate means solid state. And for solid state we use the abbreviation small letter S. So barium sulfate is solid. Solid barium sulfate. How can we know it? Because it is given that insoluble. Insoluble barium sulfate means precipitate of barium sulfate, that is precipitate is in the form of solid. And solution of sodium chloride. So the second product, sodium chloride, is in the form of solution. Solution means it will be always in aqueous solution. So a second product, sodium chloride in aqueous solution. So for that we will write the abbreviations AQ. So now the reaction is very clear. Both the reactants are aqueous solutions. Aqueous solution of barium chloride and aqueous solution of sodium sulfate react to give precipitate, that is insoluble solid, precipitate barium sulfate and aqueous solution of sodium chloride. This is our reaction. So this is the word equation. Now from word equation, in the next step we will write the skeletal equation. So skeletal equation, or it is also called unbalanced equation. Skeletal equation, or it is also called unbalanced equation. That is, in this equation we write the chemical formula of reactants and products from word equation. From word equation we get the names of reactants and products. Now we will write the chemical formula or symbols of reactants and products in place of their names. That equation is called unbalanced equation or skeletal equation. So we can change the word equation into unbalanced or skeletal equation. First one, we have barium chloride. We have to get the formula of barium chloride. So first reactant we have barium chloride. So as the name suggests, we can understand that barium chloride is an ionic compound, because in the name, in the previous year we have seen that in the case of ionic compound names, in the name there will be two parts. First one cation, second anion. So it is clear it is an ionic compound. And for finding the chemical formula of ionic compound, we will use the exchanging valencies of cation and anion. Here cation barium and anion chloride. Then if we know the symbol and charge of cation and anion, we can find its formula. So cation barium and anion chloride. And barium, its symbol representation is symbol is Ba and charge is 2 plus. We didn't study about barium in the previous class, so you have to learn this. Barium is Ba 2 plus. Barium is just like calcium only, calcium Ca2 plus, magnesium is also 2 plus, Mg2 plus, like that. Barium cation is Ba2 plus. So barium Ba2 plus. So charge 2 plus, therefore valency 2 by avoiding this, after avoiding the sign. Next chloride, we know it's Cl minus, charge 1 minus, therefore valency 1. Then we can find the chemical formula. First of all, we will write the symbols of cation and anion. Cation Ba, avoid the charge, write only symbol. Chloride Cl minus, that is Cl. Then under we will write the valency Ba2 Cl1, and in this case both are monoatomic ions. Therefore no need to write brackets. Ba is monoatomic, Cl chloride is also monoatomic. Both contain only one atom. So no brackets. Then after that exchange the valencies. Ba and Cl. Ba1 Cl2. We will get Ba1 Cl2. And if the number is 1, we can avoid it and we will get BaCl2. So the chemical formula of barium chloride is BaCl2. So in the skeletal equation, instead of barium chloride, now we can write its chemical formula BaCl2 and aqueous solution. Because in this question we have to write the state symbols also. So first reactant, aqueous solution. Then put plus sign. Then second reactant, sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate is also an ionic compound because a sodium cation, sulfate anion. So we can find the chemical formula of sodium sulfate using valency, same method. Sodium is the cation, sulfate is the anion. Sodium Na plus, sulfate SO4 2 minus. Sodium Na plus, so charge 1 plus, valency 1. Sulfate SO4 2 minus, charge 2 minus, so valency 2. Then we will write the symbols sodium Na, then sulfate SO4. And sodium is monoatomic because only one atom, sodium atom, but sulfate is polyatomic. S1 S atom and 4 oxygen atom, so polyatomic. In the case of polyatomic, we have to write them in brackets. In the case of monoatomic, no brackets. Then exchange the valencies. Na valency 1, sulfate 2. After that, exchange the valency. Na2 SO4 1. Then we know that if the number is 1, we can cancel it. And if it is polyatomic ion, we can also avoid the brackets of polyatomic and we will get Na2SO4. So the chemical formula of sodium sulfate is Na2SO4. So instead of sodium sulfate, we can write Na2SO4. Its physical state, aqueous solution. Gives products. First one, barium sulfate. Again, barium sulfate is an ionic compound. Barium cation, sulfate anion. Barium Ba2 plus we have learned today, and sulfate SO4 2 minus. Then use the same method of exchanging valencies. SO4 is polyatomic, so we have to write the brackets and exchange the valencies. And finally, we will get barium sulfate. Its formula BaSO4. So use the exchanging of valencies. You will get the formula barium sulfate BaSO4. And it is insoluble, that is precipitate. So its physical state, solid state. Plus last, the second product, sodium chloride. Sodium cation, chloride anion. So sodium Na plus, chloride Cl minus. chloride ion, sodium cation, exchange the valencies. After that you will get the formula NaCl. NaCl, it is which state? Solution, that is aqueous solution. So we have, so this is the unbalanced equation or scatter equation. BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus NaCl. So if we know the valencies of cations and anions, we can easily convert the word equation into skeletal equation. Now after writing unbalanced or skeletal equation, the next step is we have to find the balanced equation. So that is, we have the unbalanced or skeletal equation. Ba we have written BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus NaCl. This is the unbalanced or skeletal equation. Now we have to balance it. We have learned how to balance the chemical equation. So first step, we will find out which are the different atoms involved. From BaCl2 we have barium, Ba and Cl, chlorine. Then from Na2SO4 we have Na, sodium, S, sulfur, O4, that is oxygen. So these are the different elements. Barium, Ba, Cl, Na, S, sulfur, O, oxygen. These are the elements or atoms. Now we have learned that if there are oxygen or hydrogen atom, we will write them in the last step. Here we have oxygen, so we will write it in the final step. Other than oxygen, we have to write others in the first steps. There is no any order of the remaining elements. We can write in any order. But if there are hydrogen and oxygen, we have to balance them in the last step. Then here we have only oxygen, so we will write it in the final step. If there is hydrogen, we will write in the second last step. Then we will count number of atoms of each element and we have to balance it. First one, Ba. We will count the number of Ba, barium atom on the left side of the equation, on the reactant side. So how many Ba atom? 1. Because Ba is only in BaCl2. That is Ba1Cl2. So number of Ba atom 1. And number of barium atom on the RHS, it is also 1. Ba is only in BaSO4, that is Ba1SO4. So number of Ba atom, barium atoms is already balanced equal. So no, we don't want to write any coefficient because it's already balanced. Now second, Cl. Cl, chlorine atom, chlorine 2. 2 chlorine atoms on the left side of the equation, and on the right side 1 chlorine atom. So 2 and 1. And so for equalizing the number, we can change this one into 2. We can convert this one into 2 by multiplying 2. Then we will get 2 chlorine atoms on the right side. That is, we have to multiply by 2, or we have to write a coefficient 2 for chlorine atom on the RHS. That means we have to write 2 coefficient. Then we will get 2 into 1, 2 chlorine atoms, and left side already 2 chlorine atoms. So we have to write the coefficient 2 for Cl, chlorine atom on the right side. That means here before NaCl. So 2 into 1, 2 chlorine atoms. Now sodium. Sodium, the left side, 2 sodium atoms. And on the RHS, sodium is in the second one, 2 into 1, 2 sodium atoms. It's already balanced. Now sulfur. Sulfur, there is no sulfur. Here we have sulfur. S1, Na2S1O4, 1 sulfur atom. So S1, 1 sulfur atom. And where is sulfur on the right side? In BaSO4, that is BaS1O4. Here also 1 sulfur atom. So it is balanced. No changes. Now last one, oxygen. Oxygen, no oxygen. Oxygen is in the second one, O4. So 4 oxygen atoms. Now on the RHS, no oxygen. here 4 oxygen atoms. Oxygen atom, 4 oxygen atoms, LHS, 4 oxygen atoms on the right side. Oxygen is also balanced. Now the final step, now make sure that each atom is still balanced. For that we will count each number of each atom again from the beginning. So Ba 1 1 equal chlorine 2 2 into 1 2 chlorine, sodium 2 2 into 1 2, sulfur 1 1, oxygen 4 4, so equal number. So don't stop here. After completing all this, check again that we have to make sure that each atom is still balanced or not. So now this is the answer. We have the answer. The balanced equation is BaCl2, that is aqueous solution of BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives BaSO4 solid state plus 2NaCl. So this is the answer. So the balanced chemical equation is BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus 2NaCl. So this is the answer. Then we can consider the second part of this question. That's we have chemical reaction. We have to change this chemical reaction in the form of balanced chemical equation. Same step. First of all, we will find out the reactants and products. After that, we will write the word equation. Word equation means names. From word equation, we will find the unbalanced or skeletal equation by writing chemical formula of reactants and products. Then, from this skeletal equation, we will list the number of atoms and we will make the changes and we get balanced chemical equation. So first of all, we can read the question. Sodium hydroxide in solution. Sodium hydroxide solution in water reacts with hydrochloric acid solution in water to produce sodium chloride solution and water. So which are the reactant? Which are reacting? Sodium hydroxide solution reacts with hydrochloric acid. So these are the reactants. Sodium hydroxide react with hydrochloric acid to produce, to give two products, sodium chloride and water. So can we write the word equation? So sodium hydroxide reacts with plus second reactant hydrochloric acid to produce what are the products? Sodium chloride and plus water. Then what about the physical state? First one, sodium hydroxide. It is given that sodium hydroxide is solution in water. Solution in water means aqueous solution. For aqueous solution, we use the notation AQ. Small letters AQ plus second, what about second one? Hydrochloric acid solution in water. It is also a solution in water. So that is aqueous solution AQ. To give first product, sodium chloride solution. Sodium chloride solution AQ. It is also solution. Solution means aqueous solution. Sodium chloride aqueous solution AQ. Plus next one, water. Water, physical state of water, liquid state. So small letter N. So that is, we have aqueous solutions of sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid react to produce aqueous solution of sodium chloride and water. This is the reaction. From next step, we will write the unbalanced or skeletal equation. For writing skeletal equation or unbalanced equation, in place of the names, we will write the chemical formula. First one, sodium hydroxide. It is an ionic compound. It's clear, ionic compound. Sodium cation, sodium Na plus, hydroxide, OH minus. Then exchange the valencies. OH is polyatomic, write in brackets. After that, using the exchanging method, you will get the formula of sodium hydroxide NaOH. So you have to find out the chemical formula of all these ionic compound. Then in the rough sheet or in the margin, then you can write this skeletal equation in the main sheet. So sodium hydroxide NaOH plus hydrochloric acid. What about hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid is not ionic compound. We have learned it is a molecular compound. So you have to learn its formula. Its formula we know is HCl. For hydrochloric acid, HCl, aqueous solution, give sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is an ionic compound. Sodium cation Na plus, chloride Cl minus, exchange valencies, you will get NaCl, aqueous solution, plus water. Water, the formula H2O. So it's a liquid state. So this is the skeletal equation or unbalanced equation. Now what is the next step? We will list each atom, each and every atom of this equation, and we will balance it. That is the next step. So therefore, next step is we are going to balance the equation. This is the unbalanced or skeletal equation. We are going to balance this equation. First of all, we will find out the atoms. From NaOH we have NaO, oxygen, H, then from HCl, H and Cl. So these are the elements. Na, then O, H and Cl. And if there are O and H, we will write them in the last step. So O and H we have, so we will write them in the final steps. Other than these, we have Na and Cl. Na and Cl. First, we will count the number of Na atoms. NaOH. From this side, how many sodium atoms? Na1. NaOH, that is Na1. And on the right side, NaCl, that is Na1. Already balanced sodium atom. What about chlorine? Second one, chlorine. No chlorine. Yes, HCl. H1Cl1. That is number of chlorine atoms 1. From NaCl, how many chlorine atom? 1. Chlorine atom number balanced. Hydrogen H. From NaOH, 1 hydrogen. 1 hydrogen. And from HCl, 1 hydrogen. 1 plus 1, 2. Hydrogen is in both the reactant. From NaOH, 1 hydrogen. NaOH 1. From H1Cl1, 1 hydrogen. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 hydrogen. And on the right side, no hydrogen, 2. Hydrogen is also equal, balanced. So no one need to make changes. Oxygen. Oxygen is in the first one. O1. O1. And here O1. That is, in this case, see, this equation is already balanced. That is already equal number of atoms. So this balanced equation will be the same unbalanced equation. So we will write the next step. Therefore, the balanced equation is NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. That is, the unbalanced equation and unbalanced equation both are same. But in the next step, we will write the balanced equation is NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. So like this, we can find out balanced chemical equation of any chemical reaction. That is, you have to write down the word equation. After writing the word equation, find out the chemical formula. We have the unbalanced equation and balance it. We will get the answer. Thank you.